Alright, we're back. As I'm back on Phuket, we're back at my regular walk around Bang Wat Reservoir. And when I was here 2 weeks ago, at the end of a long dry season, the rains hadn't come and it was really empty, never seen it emptier. But 2 weeks later, we're right in the rainy season and it is emptier yet. There's very little water left in here. And today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment, something I've never thought I'd ever get the chance to do. We're going to walk on the bottom of the reservoir. So let's take a try at that. I never thought I'd do this, but here are the steps that lead down. So proceed, sir. Oh, we're moving down. At some point we will come to, not sure how well this is going to show up on the video, but this here is about full. This is extreme fullness, and if you follow the line around, you can see that black line along the top of the dam. That's where the high water mark is, though I've never actually seen it that high. If I come back down, let me just count the steps a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. I reckon about here is where it was in December when I was here last Christmas. So from now on we're descending where the water should be, and you can see it's a long way down. It's a long way down. Never thought I'd ever do this, and I may never do it again. We'll keep on going. And we're getting into the ragged ends of it now, where all the shite is deposited. The bottom of the stone wall. Look at all the shells. You can see this is normally underwater. She shells on the seashore. And all this wood stuff here was probably left over when they built it. So, one small step for Graham kind, and we're now on the bottom of the reservoir. And step very carefully here, because there could be bits of wood with nails sticking up, and if there is, I'm going to find it, don't you worry. So here we are, walking out on the bottom of the reservoir, and this old pal of mine here, now you see that line there, that is extreme, that is pretty well as high as I've ever seen it. So everything from there, you know, all the way down to there. Now I guess if I ever see the bottom of this tower, then the island is in extreme trouble as far as water is concerned, because that looks as though it's shelving off down there still pretty deep. So it's probably still pretty deep out there. But it's a great insight as to what the bottom of the lake looks like. I mean, this was a an ordinary valley once upon a time, and until they built the dam. And this is what the bottom ends up looking like after a few years underwater. Obviously it's completely stripped of wildlife and it just turns into sand. It's amazing where the sand actually comes from, isn't it? It's fantastic. I'm really so glad that, because it has been raining, but I'm really so glad that the water hasn't come up. In fact, the water has gone down. I think the water was down to about that line there when I was here 2 weeks ago, so it's already dropped another foot or so. Anyway, all that should be solid water, and I should be standing under, well, I don't know, 20-25 feet of water right now. There you go. Bangwad Dam, Phuket, empty. Cheers.